August 2nd, and I'm some miles out of Elk Lake Resort in Oregon, and I'm sick. Ugh. Woke up this morning with diarrhea, and that sucks. I don't know what's going on. It was something I ate, probably. I have a gluten intolerance, so probably something I ate irritated me. But then I think back to when I was in Sisters, I wasn't feeling that great either. Thought it was my period, but that didn't happen, so it's not that. I'm trying to figure out what it was. Always filter my water, so probably not water, but you never know. Anyway, digging a cat hole and finding a good spot for that. It's harder to do leave no trace when you're very urgently in need of a bathroom. So usually you're always supposed to go 200 feet off the trail or away from any water source, dig a hole 6 to 8 inches deep, and you cover it up and leave no trace. So just a little hard to do that quickly. In other health-related news, I have new blisters, and my athlete's foot has flared up again, which really sucks. It was basically fine through Washington, and then when I stopped in Portland, it almost went completely away for the first time on this trip, and then basically as soon as I got back on trail in Oregon, it flared up again, and it's basically gotten worse every day. I don't know if it's because of the heat or the cream I have is just not working anymore. Maybe it got too hot. Maybe my body has developed a resistance to it because I've been using it every day since Idlewild, which is several months. So that was really uncomfortable at the end of the day. Yesterday I had planned to do like another, 6 miles, and then I just stopped. Because I wanted to make it to Maiden Lake Cabin tonight, which I may still do, but I wanted it to be a 30-mile day today, and now it's 36 if I go that far, which I've done before, but considering the digestive issues and the feet issues, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, not my best day on trail so far, and having the backpack strap hip belt around my tummy when it doesn't feel good, it really sucks. So yeah, a little bit about the backpack, totally hating it, really like pissed off about this chest strap business, just like designed by men for men. You know, all they needed to do was like add a slider thing so that the straps could go up and down, the sternum straps, but they didn't. It didn't occur to them that a woman might want to wear it, and women have very different sized and shaped breasts. So yeah, I've been dealing with that since Cascade Locks, and I ordered their S-strap instead of the vest, which also doesn't have a sliding sternum strap, but at least it will hopefully eliminate some of the boob squish. So yeah, there's my complaining for today. Hopefully things get better from here. So 1 o'clock, I hit 20 miles, and that was 1,500 miles for me on the PCT. So I celebrated the little swim in Irish Lake and ate some food. Well, it's now almost 3 o'clock. Done a little over 20 miles. Took a couple nice long breaks. The day has gotten better, fortunately. I did 12 miles by 10 o'clock, took a break. Tummy was still feeling really crummy, but I rested and did some stretching So I decided not to go to the cabin. I got a new blister starting in the last mile, and was super hungry and thirsty and tired. So there also happens to be a beautiful lake here, and I decided that was preferable to dry camping at the cabin, which would also involve a pretty significant uphill carrying water. So I decided this was enough. 33 miles, it's enough. And I'm going to eat my very squished piece of gluten-free cake. I think it's one of the, I think it's the second time only the second time I've gone over 30 miles since Cascade Locks, which is really surprising, considering in Washington I did a lot of over 30-mile days. I think it's just a lot easier to do big miles when I'm with Cruz because he's fast and paces me, and on my own somehow it's a little bit harder, but I'm doing it anyway. So tomorrow morning I'll go to the cabin, maybe do some yoga there, and then I will go into Shelter Cove and get my resupply box. This is the beautiful lake I camped at last night. There are a lot of mosquitoes, but it's very, very beautiful.